The quotient rule is a differentiation method that I think students struggle a lot with because it ends up with a lot of terms that don't necessarily line up in a particular way that is preferable. So what we have is we have two functions f and g, and you divide them. So you have some function in the numerator and some function in the denominator. If you want to take the derivative of that fraction, what you end up is with this formula, which is perfectly fine to write down or memorize or whatever, but a mnemonic device that I think is helpful to think about is this little bad boy here. And it says low d high minus high d low over low low. What does that mean? Okay, well in the low case, what I'm saying is I'm talking about the denominator. So I'll take the denominator times the derivative of the numerator, low d high, and then I subtract high, which is just the numerator, d low. So low derivative of the high minus high derivative of the low, and then this is squared, so it's low low. Low d high minus high d low over low low. Generally speaking, I've found students remember this a lot more easily than they remember this. So take it for what you will. So using that as an example here, I have some function. So I have a numerator and a denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say f prime of x is equal to low d high minus high d low over low low, so that's squared. Now we know the derivative of x is just 1, and the derivative of x minus 5 is also just 1. Which, when that simplifies, actually leaves us with negative 5 for x minus 5 squared. Which is kind of nice and simple, but this is a simplistic case that you can use, and this, again, this mnemonic device is corny, but it works.